Okay, Bismillah. So, hello everyone. Welcome back to our weekly podcast. And today, with me, Naufal, and my friend, uh, Aftah or Farel. And today we'll be talking about the something like a special food or a unique food that's related with every country in this world. So, as we know, every country in this world has surely has a unique things, and one of the unique things is about the food, right?
Yes, but firstly, I would never think about food and beverage as a topic of a podcast, but here we are. So, guys, about food and beverage, those two things are one of the most crucial things for human to live, right? Back then, foods and beverage was not like this. It was just a plain, Humans don't use spices back then, but when they found spices, look at our foods now. Look at the French cuisine. Look at all of those fancy food. Those are use a lot of spices, and then of course their flavor are unmatched. But back to the topic, every country in this world have their own unique and special beverage and foods. And here we are now in this podcast to discuss about that topic. So, first thing first, I would like to mention, of course, our Indonesian unique food. And you guys might not know, but one of our special food that was have a positive feedback from other country is actually that our daily menu. Like what? Fried rice. Outside country giving feedback like, ooh, Indonesian fried rice is so delicious because it used spices from Indonesian, like terasi is a shrimp that is made for spices, and then like that it used tempe, and then it uses that sweet soy sauce, Indonesian sweet soy sauce that bringing that sweet flavor in food. But back again, in Indonesia, our fried rice is just a daily menu. But in outside country, it was valued as our special food. And I think that is almost like what happened to all of the country. Like for instance, like spaghetti from France. We value that spaghetti is a not very daily kind of menu in our life. But in French, I think they ate those every day. Yeah, just like that. And what about drinks? Like every one of us, of course, drinks water. And what makes different that water is it's what is contained. For like in India, they have so many kind of drinks. They use herbs. They use spices for your drink, which is not very normal to many countries, but they do that because they think it's delicious. It's good. But for beverages, unique beverage from over the world, there's not that many kind, because one thing first, because the first thing is like unique beverage. It's not that unique when all of us already drink it. For instance, like milkshake. I think none of you know where milkshake come from, but there we are drinking it. So, guys, about this topic, unique beverages and foods around the world. I think that is enough for the opening, and I will give it back to the host. Question.
Okay. How about another unique food from the other countries, but it's not a country that from Europe or something. It's a country that pretty close with Indonesia, something like Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, and something like that. Because in my opinion, when I went to Malaysia,
Yes.
and the unique food is nasi lemak, as you know,
Oh.
lemak, and I was just wondering that the taste is really boom like that, like amazing or something. But when I taste the food nasi lemak, and it's so like it's better. I eat nasi uduk from Indonesia, but
Really?
I don't know. A lot of people thinks that nasi lemak from Malaysia is really something like delicious or something.
Or maybe you have a too high expectation. That's
yeah,
why
too high expectation.
when you taste it, doesn't taste very good. But why? Because from the start you have so high of an expectation. So I've experienced that too. Once I was invited to Singapore by my grandpa, and then there the unique food was like it's a chocolate. It's like chocolate, but it's contained that special ingredient from Singapore. My granddad was like, "Here, have a taste. This is from Singapore. It's like the unique food from Singapore." But at that time, I have expectation of a skyrocket. So when I tasted chocolate, I prefer Silver Queen, to be honest. I prefer like Toblerone or something like that, because it either because of that chocolate doesn't suit my tongue, or maybe because it's a new food to me. I think it's like that. Almost the same case.
Okay.
Got another question?
Depends. What is that? So yeah, so we can take this. The countries from South Asia has a similar taste from the foods, right? Similar budaya,
Culture.
similar culture as well, and I think we can just say that in this world has a right fruit to the right people.
Yeah.
Indonesian food
That's
from Indonesian people, something like that.
Yeah, that is actually correct. Like, of those unique food from many country, many different culture, those actually are made by the people who are inside there. So don't expect, like, when you taste a unique food from a different country, you're expecting it to be like it is suitable for you, because no, when you are live in a different type of culture, live in a different country, you have to adapt to those culture too, because of course Mexican people, they like spicy. They like those spicy. You know that they always use jalapeno in their taco, or maybe like French people. They like tomato for their dishes. Then what about Indonesia? Indonesia, let's just go to our culture, not to our country. In Indonesia, for instance, Bugisian people, the people of Bugis, yeah, they're like sweet, you know. Like, for instance, when they make tea, they make like a so sweet of a tea that it makes you like it just make you question how much sugar that they put into those tea. But different from Sundanese people, they don't even use sugar in their tea, just like that. So different culture, different country equals different taste. That's why you can't just expect a unique food to be suitable for you, to be suitable for your tongue, because that's just how it works, right?
Okay. So you cannot say that the unique food from the Europe is the best, or from the Asia is the best, something like that. We cannot just say it, something like that.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much for Aftah for giving your argument about our topic today. Oh, we have still 5 minutes left.
5 minutes left. 5 minutes
What
left.
should we talk about?
I think out from beverage and foods, something like that. I think
How about your opinion about the tourist, the foreigner that come to Indonesia and they make something like the video, and they say that, oh my God, nasi bebek is really delicious, only $1. It's served, it's savoring, something like that. And
serving.
I'm not sure that they really like the foods, because they come from different culture, right?
Yes.
What do you think?
Well, some vlogger from foreign vlogger, some of them of course have a pure heart. They're not just giving that positive feedback just because they want more views, they want more likes. Not all of them like that, but some of them, yes. They are giving feedback, they are giving positive feedback just for what? For views, for likes. And I think that's kind of insulting for our Indonesian food, because it's kind of disrespectful, to be honest. But then again, I think not all people like that. But what I think about those foreign vlogger, when they giving positive feedback like, "Ooh, the food is so good. It's so good. I like it." Just because they're from a different country doesn't mean that they don't like our food. Maybe they're giving that feedback from the bottom of their heart. So who knows? Oh yeah, like that. But I have seen a foreign vlogger. I think it's from I've seen it from social media that when foreigner come to Indonesia, of course they don't know our rules right away. So there are several rules that they don't care. Like, for instance, riding a motorcycle safely. Lately I've been seeing those things, like this foreigner just making a chaos in a road. But that is, I think we can't just judge them because they're foreigners. So just like that. Back to the topic about food and beverages. So any question again?
Okay, so that's fine if you want to taste the other country's unique food, something like the another ocean. The another country, something like Europe or Australia or America. That's fine, but you don't really have to do that, because there are still many unique foods, many delicious foods in Indonesia that you haven't tasted. Something like that.
Yeah. I bet all of you viewers haven't tasted like all the foods from Indonesia, but you don't even think of that. You only think about, I want to taste many foods from other country. Bro, think about your own country. Like, there's so many goods in your country, because we actually in Asia we have the different cultures in the world in one country, and each of those suku, each of those tribe has their own unique foods and beverages. And the next time, probably think about you want to taste another food from another country. Just think about Indonesia first, because Indonesia surely has a lot of food and beverages that you probably never try.
All right. That's enough, I guess. So thank you very much, Aftah, for for accompanying me in this podcast today.
Yeah, sure.
And also thank you very much for listening, for watching, guys. Okay, see you later. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.